This is the plaintiff, Osceola Hanson. He says he took his Dell computer to the defendants for a software upgrade, and the woman used a bogus and unauthorized upgrade copy with a bad access code. The defendant refuses to give him a refund, even though Microsoft has confirmed the bad code and bad software. He's pretty sure he'll walk out of here victorious today, and is suing for $171.80, the amount he's owed. This is the defendant, Madeline Olivo. She says the plaintiff had a virus on his laptop, so she had to upgrade the software to fix the problem. She gave him a 30-day warranty on the work, but he showed up past the 30 days with an access code problem. The plaintiff became impatient when she couldn't fix it on the spot because she needed a part which would take 7 days to get. Bottom line, she went above and beyond for the plaintiff, and all she got for it was this crazy lawsuit. She's accused of being unauthorized.
Okay, Osceola Hanson, you are suing Madeline Olivo, doing business as Computer Repair Shop, LLC. You are the owner?
Yes.
Okay, for $171.80 that you paid her to put Windows, what?
Windows 7 Professional, I believe it was.
On your computer, which you were then not able to use because of lacking a product key. Tell me what happened.
October 3rd of last year, I took my laptop into the defendant's store to be repaired. I explained to her that it wouldn't start up anymore. It just stopped. At that time, she told me that it may need to have the software reinstalled, but she couldn't say for sure until her tech came in later that evening. Later that evening, she called me back. She told me he did in fact look at it and it did need the software reinstalled.
Okay.
That they would put a Windows 7 upgrade in instead of the Windows Vista, which was the previous version. 3 days later, I went, picked it up. I spoke to Leo.
Is Leo here? That's you? Come on up. How old are you?
18.
Are you related to her?
Yeah.
How are you related?
Oh, brothers. It's brothers and sisters.
Okay, so you're the tech?
Yeah.
I mean, because you're 18, so did you just get out of high school?
Got out of high school when I was 17, and
Okay.
I went to Radham Valley Community College.
Uh-huh. You're
And-
attending there now, or you?
No, I went there, got my certificate in computer technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead.
And it worked fine for 3 weeks. And it'll probably continue to work fine, except that I hit, because it prompts you to hit Windows Update.
Right.
So when I hit Windows Update, which was about 3 weeks later, shortly thereafter, the screen went black, and it says that you may be a victim of software piracy. Maybe 2 weeks thereafter, because it worked fine, except that the screen went black.
How does it
And
work fine if the screen's black?
The background goes black.
The background goes black. In other words, whatever personal background I had,
Was no longer there.
was no longer there. It
but
just went
otherwise
black.
it kept working.
Right.
Okay.
And every so
but
often.
you weren't getting the updates.
But I wasn't getting the updates
Right.
because it was communicating with the laptop
Okay. All right.
that it wasn't genuine.
Okay.
So maybe 2 weeks after, because it was the Christmas season and I worked long hours at work. So 2 weeks later, I called Maddie and I explained to her what the situation was. She said, "Oh, says no problem, no big deal. Probably all you'll need is a product code, the product key code. You may have put it in wrong." I said, "Okay, no problem, Maddie." She said, "Let me contact Leo and I'll get back to you." A couple of days went by, no word from her. A couple more days went by. She goes, "Well, I'm still waiting for Leo to get back to me." She says, "Well, bring it by, and I'm expecting him tonight, and I'll have him look at it." I brought the laptop by.
Why isn't Leo there? Doesn't he work there?
I took a month off because my baby was born.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
yeah, thank you.
Wow, you are a baby.
Yeah.
And you're having a baby. Okay. Go ahead.
I believe that she didn't answer the phone, so I wound up going by the shop. I said, "Maddie, what's going on?" She said, "Oh, I haven't spoken to Leo. I don't know what's going on." She says, "Well, go ahead, take your laptop, and if I hear from him, I'll get back to you." I said, "Maddie, are you sure you're going to get back to me? Because I call you, you're not answering the phones now, and you're not getting in touch with Leo." So I'll definitely give you a call. She called me. Actually, she texted me. She texted me 5 product keys. She said, "Try these. Give me a call back if they don't work." So I tried the 5 product keys. None of them worked. At that point, I called Microsoft. I explained to them what the situation was. I gave them all the product keys, plus the one.
Wait, don't tell me. And they told you that each Microsoft product comes with its own product key, right?
Right.
And that every time you, as the consumer, the end consumer, buy a Microsoft product with the product key, you are entitled to put it on 3 of your own computers, correct?
Right.
Right.
Well, actually-
but that they, as a computer store, are not allowed to do that.
Should the plaintiff be allowed to expect that the defendant would get the product key to upgrade this?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Upgrade doesn't come with it, just the initial setup of it.
Is that true?
Well, it depends on what you ask. I think if you purchase the software itself, it comes with the product key. So that's essentially the licensing. So that's important.
Fair enough. They know what they're talking about down here, going inside the courtroom.
So what do? You end up going to another computer store and getting Windows 7 installed by
Right.
somebody
Actually, I went to a store. I went to Best Buy. I purchased
Okay,
the
Best
disc and
Buy,
I
you did
installed
that.
it.
And now Best Buy's looking good, right? Okay. What's going on?
He did come to me after the 30 days already had passed, and I told him, okay, I understand, because we were moving around, and I couldn't get a hold of Leo.
After
was
what
his
30 days had passed?
The 30 days from the day he actually picked up his
has,
laptop.
Why does 30 days matter?
He has a 30-day
Because the 30-day warranty
So in
that we
case he
give.
has any problems with the
Yeah, but
computer.
hold on, guys. One thing is a 30-day warranty. Another thing is selling him Windows 7 that he can't use because he has no product key. You know, I know, he needs a product key for the updates. So when you sell him Windows 7 at $171, he expects he's going to be able to update Windows 7. But he can't because you are doing what bootleg, fugazi thing that you guys are not allowed to do. Come on, you and I both know this. You're not allowed to do it this way.
All right, what happened here was,
No,
when I was
answer
gone,
that, the part I just asked. Are you allowed to do things the way you just described?
well,
That
no,
you said-
but it's
you
not the
put
way he
some-
described it.
The way he
Say it again.
described it,
I said no, but it's not the way he described it.
Okay, so what actually
Okay.
happened here?
Like, she really doesn't know anything about the computers, but I do. So what happened here was, when I buy the products, I buy one license per computer, and I don't use out of other computers. I buy them, if you say Windows 7 Ultimate, Windows 7 Home Premium, Windows 7 Starter. When you buy that, you get one license, one CD, and you install it to the computer, and then that's it. You can't use that license again, because either way, if you use it again, Microsoft will tell you this. If you even try to put that license in, it will say this license can be activated automatically online.
Okay.
And before you do the installation, you're supposed to put a product key in. So I did put a product key in, but
Where'd you get the product key?
I
Came
buy
with
them
that
from-
CD, right?
I buy them from Microsoft.
Did you give him the CD?
No, I just
Okay,
installed
that's
it.
because you put it in more than one computer.
No,
and
I
you
don't
need the
put,
CD on your side.
The CD doesn't come with the product key.
CD doesn't come with
It doesn't come with a product key. It's a little piece of paper this big, and it comes with a product key. The CD is just an installation. I don't give out the CDs because
Where do you get product keys?
where you buy, let's say if you're gonna go to a store, you buy the program. It comes with the CD
Okay,
and with the
listen,
license.
that's how I've seen it. You just told me it's not like that for you.
No, for the stores, they basically we buy them.
Listen to my problem and address my problem.
Okay.
From what I understand, there's a license agreement. The license agreement doesn't allow you to sell that thing more than once, okay?
Exactly.
You don't get to do that. So the product key comes with each piece of software. And you didn't give him a software. Let me tell you what that leads my thinking mind to believe.
Okay.
That le está sacando el kilo to the CD. You know what that means?
Nope.
You're reeking out every penny you can. You're getting your money's worth out of that one CD. So what happens is that you install it on more than one person's computer, which you're not allowed to do. Because the minute that you put in the product key in two different computers, they're complaining unless they know. And some of these softwares you can put them on one or two computers of your own, the end user, not the facility, not the seller. Okay, but what is the problem? Why can't he have software with a product key that when you took his money, you said, "Here's your product key"? Why didn't that happen?
He's supposed to get the product key on a little. We write it down on the paper underneath his memory RAM, and when he came to pick it up, I'm not the
Write
one
it
who.
down on a paper.
I'm not the one who, because it comes in the back of the box in the sticker, so you can't.
Why don't you just give him the box?
Because we don't. We just don't give
Why
the box.
not? Why don't you
I just
give him
throw
the
them away.
CD and the box?
I just throw them away one after another.
You threw the CD away one after another.
Because what I do is I already
Do
have.
I look stupid to you?
No, you don't.
Because you're insulting me. I got to tell you, I prefer my lying witnesses to put a little more effort.
I'm not lying. All you do is order it, and
You know
it comes
what?
in the mail.
Seriously, you think I'm stupid? I know that what you were doing because you're not the only people doing it. Every little computer store out there tries to get away with this. You're not the only ones. You learned this from somebody else, and you're going to teach it to somebody else. But how you think you can actually come to court and defend the case, and then I'm going to say, "Oh, I guess you're just out of luck, pal," is beyond me. It's ridiculous. $171.80, verdict for the plaintiff.
Well, let's see what the defendant has to say about coming out on the losing end of this verdict. How does that L feel pasted to your forehead?
It doesn't feel very good.
No.
No, not at all. But, you know, things happen. There's mistakes. We have over 300 installations we've done, and none of them have a problem except only his. So I don't feel that bad. My customers know that we do a good job. So
Yeah. So are you still going to stick to your story that insults the judge that you never use these CDs over again?
I don't, because you just use the CD once to install it, and then you don't need the CD ever again.
All right, okay, right around the corner there. Documents are waiting for you there. And so you got what you wanted out of this?
Yes, sir.
All right, were you trying to get money or were you trying to?
No, I just wanted what I spent back, that's all.
Was this about principle for you?
It was about the principle. It wasn't about the money. It was just about
what was
the
the
principle. Giving me my money back.
Harvey?
So here's the trick. If you take your computer to a store for repair, what you should write in the contract, whether it's in there or not, write in handwriting and make the store sign this, that the computer will be fully functioning when you get it back. That will protect you.